The minority leader of the U.S. House of Representatives visited Warner Robins today, and he tossed Republican congressional hopeful Rick Goddard a plum. Representative John Boehner, a Ohio Republican, promised to help Goddard secure a seat on the House Armed Services Committee. Randall Savage explains.
Representative John Boehner, an Ohio Republican, swung to Warner Robins to support Rick Goddard. And if Goddard wins Georgia's 8th District congressional seat, Boehner says he'll win the House Armed Services Committee. Boehner says the retired Air Force Major General is ready to serve.
I think his background in the military, his work around the world, uniquely qualifies him for a seat on this committee. And while you can't guarantee that anything's going to happen, I can tell you that I'm going to do everything I can, lend my support, and corral my colleagues to make sure that this happens.
But Boehner, who supported last week's financial bailout bill, dodged a question about Goddard opposing the bailout and calling Jim Marshall's vote in favor reckless.
No, listen, some members voted for it, some members voted against it. All members, they've got to do what they believe is right. But the interesting thing is, how did we get here?
He blamed Democrats. On the Armed Services Committee appointment, supporter Dan Callahan said Goddard would be a perfect fit.
It's important that we have people in Congress that understand the military. Certainly, General Goddard's long history of being in the military and making military decisions. He knows from the ground up how to act in Congress to observe our national defense mechanisms.
And Goddard really wants that assignment.
When I began to think about this race, I talked to Congressman Boehner and said this was very important to me, and he needed to come up straight up and tell me that I would have that opportunity, and he assured me that I would. And so today just basically puts that in concrete.
Randall Savage, 13 WMAZ, Eyewitness News.
Goddard meets Democratic incumbent Jim Marshall in the November 4th general election. When asked about Boehner's comments, Marshall said Boehner actually guaranteed Goddard a seat on the committee months ago. But Marshall says Boehner may be backing off the guarantee and simply saying that he'll support Goddard since the bailout vote. Marshall has served on the Armed Services Committee since taking office 6 years ago.